It is Monday morning of Thanksgiving week. I'm at Pilates today. I'm doing Pilates at 8:30 today, a little bit later because I was just tired from the weekend. I haven't done a vlog in a while, and I haven't picked up my camera in a while because I've just had footage for the last couple weeks of videos, so I feel a little bit rusty, but that's okay. I'm gonna take you guys along for this week. It's gonna be a busy one. I'm starting today with Pilates, and then I'm gonna go to the store and get all of my ingredients. I was up early this morning because I couldn't sleep well, so I went through the recipes that I'm doing for Thanksgiving and I wrote down my grocery list. I'm just mostly doing 2 appetizers and like a side dish. So I'm doing marinated olives, a green bean dish, and caramelized onion dip. So I wrote down the stuff. I wrote down the stuff that I needed for that today. I think I'm just gonna go right after this and get it done. I should be done like 9:30 here, and then I'll just go to the store before I head home. It's kind of gloomy, and I don't think I'm gonna want to leave again after to like go to the store or anything. But yeah, and then I'll be going to the barn, I think, the next 2 days. My dishes, I kind of have to do day of, so I think I'll be getting up early on Thursday. I also don't really know what I'm going to be wearing for Thanksgiving, so I might have to order something quickly, like just like a shirt. The last time I picked up my camera was when we went to Vegas for my dad's birthday trip. I only got a couple bits of footage there because it was just like kind of low-key, lots of golf, lots of just chilling. So yeah, that's the last time I picked up my camera. Come along with me on a busy holiday week. That Pilates class was so hard. I felt like the instructor was like mad today. She like tortured us from the beginning. There was like no slow start. I think it's because the ladies that were in there, like a group of like older ladies, and they were kind of like giggling and laughing the whole time, which was fine, but I think like, I don't know, that's why she gave us like one of the harder classes. I was thinking about doing Wednesday, but the only time available is 6:30, and that just is like, in the winter, 6:30 is so much harder than spring, summer. So I'm thinking about signing up for that, just so that I do one more class before Thanksgiving, but we'll see. I am very sweaty, very hot, but I think I'm going to go to the Sprouts by my house and just get this done, because I know once I sit down at home it's just gonna be rough. But I did want to talk about quickly while I'm cooling down, anxiety, because I sometimes have a hard time just like going places by myself. So I think that's what's really hindered me in the past with consistent working out, because like the idea of going to the gym by myself, and like even if I have something, like I always have like a plan in place, I just am like very anxious, like people are looking at me, blah blah blah. So the Pilates classes have been good because like I'm paying to be able to use the Pilates studio, and you know, you sign up for a class, and I like that like you kind of have to focus on your exercise. There's no like looking around really during the class. So that's really been helping me. And I always try to push myself out of the anxiety because I know I can do it, and I know these things aren't a big deal. Like going to the grocery store, like I usually have Michael come with me like a lot of times just because it helps my anxiety, because then I'm not by myself, and you know, he can like help me pay attention around. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like anxious right now going to the store, even though there's really no need for him to come with me. I'm just gonna be quick. I have a list. It's gonna be fine. But you know, anxiety is not one of those things where it's like you're gonna be fine, you just say that. So anyways, feeling anxious about that right now. And another thing that I found is I'm on a lot of medications for my allergies. I don't know if I've talked about that on my YouTube channel before, but I am highly allergic to all trees and grasses, horses, dogs, cats, all of which are in my life on a daily basis. I have permanent swelling in my lungs from just the years, so I have asthma, but I'm on a lot of medications to kind of maintain those symptoms. And in the past, when I've gone off the medications, I've found that my anxiety is not as worse. And talking to my dad, who gave me most of these allergies, he was also feeling anxious when he was taking allergy pills. So I think that might be like heightening my already there anxiety. But yeah, it's just little things that are not hard to do, and I do them all the time. I just kind of like really have to like just do it. Like if I sit and think about things sometimes, I really hinder myself and restrict myself, and it's gotten to the point where I'm like irritated with myself. Like I overthink things to the point where like I make them so scary that like I just can't do it, or I don't do it, I don't feel the need to do it, whatever, or I find a way around it. But if I just like go and do it, like I just signed up for Pilates class, I don't want to pay the late fee or whatever, I'm gonna go. So that like keeps me accountable. And like I want to go to the store early this morning because I know it's gonna be busy later this week and he's probably gonna have meetings, so I can just go. I just need to go to the store, get it done, and it'll be done. It's one less thing for me to worry about. But yeah, it's just like little stuff like that it should be easy to just do, and in theory it's like just do it, like what's so hard? But my little brain thinks it's really hard sometimes. Anyways, that is my rant on anxiety. I'm gonna go to the store. Okay, I just got back home from the grocery store. Thank goodness that is over. It was indeed a mission, and to make my anxiety worse, I decided to make a TikTok. So I was kind of filming in public, which, you know, if anybody's tried to do that, it's very difficult. But I got that done. I got everything except for 2 things, and those things I can just get from regular grocery store maybe tomorrow or later today. They're not a big deal. The grocery trip went fine. I didn't die. Good afternoon. Now, after I got back from the store, I was like literally wiped out. I did not sleep well last night, so I fell asleep on the couch a little bit, which is fine. Been doing laundry, Archie's been cuddling, and I'm about to take him out for his walk. We'll go out for a walk. Wanna go for a walkie? Come on, let's go. Let's go walkie. Oh, just be stretching. You ready? I'm gonna take him out. I need to check the weather and see if I need to put a little sweater on him. And yeah, not really doing much today. Tomorrow, barn. I might cut my cousin's hair at some point this week. We'll see what's going on. saw, I went to 6:30 Pilates this morning. It was very hard to get up and out of bed, but I did it, and it was a very hard class. I'm still sore from Monday's class. It was the same instructor. It was the same instructor, and she brought banana nut muffins for everybody. I do not eat those, but I brought one for Michael, so he was very happy about that. I am now at my parents' house. I have a busy day today. I went to Pilates. I'm at my parents' house. We're gonna go to the barn. I need to go get this paperwork notarized. I don't know if you know this. If you want to order your birth certificate now, at least for the county I was born in, I have to go get a notarized document done to verify my identity. And it's so annoying. I had to also order my marriage certificate, and that's through a different county, and I was able to verify my identity online, so if the county that I was born in could update that, would be much easier. Anyways, I have to go get that done. My cousin's coming to my mom's house so that I can cut her hair really quickly, and then I gotta go home and start cooking. I'm making one of my appetizers tonight just to make my day tomorrow easier, because I'll just make it tonight and then I'll cook it tomorrow. Well, I have to cook part of it today, and then I'll cook the rest of it tomorrow. One of the other things is really easy, just put together tomorrow. So basically I'm focusing on like just one thing. But that's what I'm doing today, and then I also have to go to the store because I need to get the topping for the thing I'm making tonight and flaky salt, because they didn't have any at Sprouts when I was there, and I need it for one of my recipes. I can't even remember. And I had flaky salt, but I dropped it on the ground and it went everywhere, so I had to throw it away. Anyway, so that's my day today. It's gonna be very busy. I'm already tired, and I know I'm gonna want to go to bed so early tonight. So yeah.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do?
Good afternoon. I am now home. I did my cousin's hair. I went to the barn. I went and got that document notarized, and I'm exhausted. I am only cooking, hold on, one thing right now. I think I already said this. The other two things I'm going to do tomorrow. So I already crisped up the bacon. It's cooling over here. This guy's hoping that miraculously he's going to get some. And I am caramelizing onions the right way, which means it's taking forever. You have to do it kind of slowly, like really slowly, so that they get really nice and jammy. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. I told Michael that I'm not cooking dinner tonight. So he went to the store to get me two things that I wasn't able to get the other day. And we were gonna order dinner when he gets back. I'm so tired. I knew I was gonna hit a wall around 2-3ish. If you are wondering what's wrong with my eyes, it's because I had to cut all those onions and a shallot, 2 shallots, and it made me cry so bad. Anyways, I look like really messed up. So yeah, we're gonna order dinner. I suggested Thai. He said no to Thai. Which he always says no to Thai, but then when we do get Thai, he's like, oh, I love Thai. Why don't we get Thai more often? So anyways, we're gonna order dinner. Maybe watch. Did we finish the last Harry Potter? I don't know. We've been watching the Harry Potter series, so we'll see. But I am going to bed early because I have a lot more things to do tomorrow. Guys, the progress, I guess. This is the finished product, quote unquote. I'm gonna bake it tomorrow, but it's all prepped to be baked tomorrow. And then I top it with some fried onions. I'm just gonna cover this, put it in the fridge. That way it's done. That is Michael's job. Okay, I'm getting started on my food for Thanksgiving. I'm just gonna show you my recipes. So I'm making this, which is just an appetizer. It's just olives and feta and lemon. I don't know, looked fresh and good. And then I'm making this. Now I'm usually a traditional green bean casserole girl, but nobody else really eats it. So this is what I'm making. And then, whoa, jump scare. And then I made my little like appetizer dip last night. I have to put it in the oven, but I'm gonna do that like right before I leave because we're not gonna have oven space at the house. So I'm trying to get everything like as warm as possible, wrap it up really well in foil and try and keep it as warm. So I'm gonna kind of do those things last minute, but I'm doing all the stuff that doesn't need to be warm right now. So I'm doing the marinated olives, and I'm going to do the sauce for the green beans. Michael got pomegranate seeds out of the pomegranate for me already, and then I'm gonna do the crumble also for the green beans. And then once that's done, I'm gonna go shower and hopefully find an outfit, because I actually didn't like think about the outfit until last minute, so I'm just gonna try and go with something in my closet. It's a nice warm sunny day in Southern California today. I think it's gonna be like almost 70, so it's a beautiful Thanksgiving day. So I think I might wear one of my dresses and maybe a long boot or something. I didn't get a pedicure, so I have to wear closed-toed shoes. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started on that.
Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself.
Still looking scary. Alright, I moved on from the marinated olives to my green bean dish. Right now I'm doing the pistachio crumble part. I just have to chop them, put some seasoning in a bowl, and then that's done. And then I am gonna make the whipped feta sauce, and then I'm gonna go fix this situation.
You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do?
Okay, we are on the way to my parents' house about an hour later than we were going to leave, which is fine. It is what it is. But my camera died when I was making the feta whip for the green beans, and then I was just kind of going and never picked it up again. And when I put my dip in the oven to broil, it caught on fire. So
we don't have a fire extinguisher.
And we don't have a fire extinguisher, so we will be getting one very soon. Because that's never happened to me before. But the recipe said put it on broil for 2-3 minutes to crisp up the top. And for some reason I decided to check on it because it's on broil. And luckily I did, because it was on fire. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and so we were trying to figure out how to grab it and take it out of there, and then eventually I grabbed like the grate itself instead of just the casserole dish. Anyways, I was able to save it. I just scraped off the onion bits off the top. I didn't even bother trying to crisp them up again. Michael banned me from doing that again. But we were laughing after it was all said and done, because I just opened it and I said, oh, that's on fire. Very calm,
very nonchalant.
Very nonchalantly. And then Michael was like washing dishes and turns around, and it was chaos from there. But everything's fine, nothing's on fire. We left one of our windows open so that the smoke smell could leave. Luckily we had our doors open so the alarm didn't go off, but that has never happened to me, and now I have a new fear unlocked whenever I use the broiler. So there's that, but everything's fine. I got all my stuff, and we're on the way to my parents, dropping off Archie, and then we're gonna go to my grandma's. They said they're starting at 2, and then we're eating at 3, so we'll be fine. And then this is the outfit I decided on, just a white dress, and then I have brown tall boots on. Michael didn't like my other option. So also my hair, Didn't turn out because I left my bigger curling iron at my brother's house a couple weeks ago, and because I don't do my hair that often, I forgot. So I had to use a 1-inch, and it was super tight curls. They looked really bad. I don't know if you guys like a sausage curl, that's what they were turning into, and I can't stand it. So I had to blow dry them out a little bit. What are you looking at, Archie? Archie! Archie's just glad that he wasn't left at home. He didn't get any food today, but he got some bacon last night and some cheese last night. So.
Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you.
Good afternoon. It is now Saturday. Yesterday I came home, or no, Thursday we came home and we basically went to bed. I was so exhausted. And then Friday I did not want to do anything. That was my plan, was to not do anything. I didn't even leave the house. I didn't get out of my pajamas. I brushed my teeth and washed my face, but that was the extent of what I did for myself yesterday. And then Michael went to the driving range and played video games while I sat on the couch, watched some YouTube, and then I read a book yesterday. I almost finished it. I'm about 3/4 of the way through, so I'll probably finish that today. But yeah, it was just a great day. I love a day when I can just read, even though I tend to give myself a headache when I do that because I just will read, like won't give myself water, won't eat anything. But anyways, I'm very excited because I'm about to head out and go and get one of those, like, I don't know if it's Korean, so I don't know if I should say that, but I'm pretty sure it's Korean or started in Korea. But this, like those scalp places where they like put the camera on your scalp and then they do like a treatment and stuff. I have always had scalp issues, especially going into winter. So I'm excited to get this done. I think it's gonna feel really good and relaxing. But yeah, they did send in the confirmation text that they would like for me to bring cash for the remainder. I had to do a deposit, so I'm gonna try and hit up an ATM on the way there. I haven't actually pulled out cash from an ATM in a long time, and it makes me nervous to do so. So I'm gonna leave now and do that. I just cleaned up the house a little bit. Michael vacuumed this morning, and I'm gonna go get my fun little scalp massage done and come back and watch Archie, or walk Archie.
Tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Okay, I am back from the head spa. That was just chef's kiss experience. I made a TikTok about it, but basically a synopsis of my thoughts is I love it. I will be doing it again. It's definitely a luxury service, not a necessary service, but it was very enjoyable and it did make my scalp feel better. So worth the money. And then while I was there getting the treatment, I was thinking about what a good gift it makes for a birthday, for Christmas coming up. There's already like 2 people in my mind that I was like, this is what I'm gonna get them for Christmas. So I just think it was great. The building itself was a little, I said unsuspecting is the word I think that works for it, because they kind of have all the windows blacked out so you can't see in there. You just kind of go in blind, but it's very nice and tranquil in there. The girls are really nice in there. I definitely heard a guy snoring next to me because they don't have private rooms for the head spa at this location. I guess they have a private room in the Laguna Beach location, but I definitely had a guy like softly snoring next to me, but it didn't like disrupt me or anything. It was just kind of like funny because I could see how you could fall asleep. Like, I was thinking about Michael and how much he loves when I play with his hair, and even my little brother Jarrett, he loves like having his hair played with, and they would absolutely love that. There's actually quite a few guys getting that service done, which I really like to see. But yeah, it was just really good. So now I'm going to be heading out, taking Archie out. Michael is still golfing. I need to take something out for dinner actually before I head out to thaw. And then basically I'm gonna come home and wait for Michael to text me because I have to go pick him up, because since I went and did the head spa, I had to drop him off for golf since we only have one vehicle. But yeah, oh, also, it wasn't just a head spa. They basically gave me a facial, which is why, like, they took off the little bit of makeup that I had, but it was amazing. They did like a face massage that I've seen online before, and it was amazing. Yeah, it was just so good. Like, so good.
I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you.